right, it's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. The commanding general, YAHANNA, you understand? It's the Sabbath class, you understand? So we start, we're going to break everything down, you know what I'm saying? Hit the mysteries line by line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little, you understand? We going to get started, you understand, with the prayers, you understand, the margin?
Uriah, SHALAM. SHALAM.
Right there.
SHALAM.
All right, everybody. About you, YAHANNA, which means to stand and turn and face the east. We're gonna run through the prayers. We're gonna say them first in Hebrew, then in English. Gonna start with the Lord's Prayer. Repeat after me. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadas.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Alakbaka. Ratazayaka. I.S.U.P.K. Baratazah. Kawa. Bashamayim. Natananawa. Lakam. Ko. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawantnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawantinawa. Wala'a. Rabayanawa. Manasaya word. Abo. Awashayanawa. Mayon. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. Wa'alamyum. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
All right. Akat. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Abakasha. Atalanawa. Hakat. Larapa'a. Wamakala. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Lahakwayam. Hamathayam. Hakat. Ilwakawa. Hamata'ala. Lagarashan. Mahashim Yahushua. The one Aman in the English. Lord. Salakia. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'a. Ayanya.
Aharim. Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Azariah. Ma'aim. Yahweh. Aisha'a. Shemayim. Waratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Wagoka. All-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayasun. Shawamor. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalaka. Ayad. Yamyanka. Yawamum. Ashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayaruk. Wayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makara. Yashamor. Adnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamor. Tazalaka.
I'm sorry. Wabawaka.
Ma'atha. In the English, I will lift up my eyes. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yashala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahayim. Aldam Yamaka. Alta Karash. Alta Shakwat. Kayahanna. Our Yabika. Yahamaya one. Wamashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'az. Alamaka. Ya'ara Yamwa. Sawad. Waya. For your eyes is a war. Al Tazapanayuka. Amara. Lakawa. Will not cut you down. Magoya. Wala'ah. Yasakar. Shem Yasha'ala. I want. Kaya. Now what eyes is a war. Lord. Yakadwa. All your car. Barya. Yakarthawa. Alaya. Adawam. Wayashamayim. Mawa'aba. Hahagarium. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Alashab. I'm Yashabya. Tazawar. Gamashawar. Nawala'ah. Mam. Hayawam. Zawai. Laban Yalawat. Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadayan. Kayasasara. Kayabyan. Banakal. Washawan. Nashamadwa. Bayanda Ira. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayatamwa. Nadiadawa. Ka'ira. Wakazabak. Wakatazamanai. Called Nasiyankawa. Ashar. Amarawa. Nayashara. Lanawa. Nawa. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Yapayabaka. Ka'ash. Ira. Wakalahaba. Alahat. Hayam. Kandaradapama. Basa Araka.
Basa Iraka.
Wabasa Wapaka.
Wabasa Wapaka.
Daba Island.
Baba Island.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kalawan.
Kalawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabaho.
Wayabahawa.
Adai.
Adai.
Wayakarpawa.
Wayakarpawa.
Wayadboa.
Wayahabawa.
Wayada'arawa.
Wayada'aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labatka.
Labatka.
All you want.
All you want.
Al-Kaharatazai.
Al-Kaharatazai. In the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O power.
O power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O power.
O power.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yashala
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembrance.
may be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Israelites
and the Israelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the Hagari,
and the Hagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assyrians also joined with them.
Assyrians also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kaisan,
at the brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They become as dung for the earth.
They become as dust for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb,
and like Zeb.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Zabah,
and as Zamuna,
and as Zamuna,
who has said,
who has
let
said,
us take to ourselves
let us take it to
the
ourselves,
houses of the power
the house of the power,
in possession.
in possession,
Oh, my power,
all my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the summer before the wind,
as the fire burneth they wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame that is the mouth on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with their tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
of the Most High,
of the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, Sar, turn it face to front. Isupk means to sit. I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? What did we leave off last week?
Genesis, I want to say 50. We at the end, at the beginning. Genesis 50 and 11. Go ahead and put that up in my Bible.
You the lowest ranking man here?
Me and Itazab, we're on the 50s. I believe so. I was 50 after him. So, well, no, it'll be Kahan Gabar once he steps in the door. But
He can go through. Yeah, everybody.
yeah, no, I'm not the youngest man.
Don't sweat it. If they not comfortable, then we ain't gonna force them. We definitely need to get y'all brothers up. Go on, you can start it off. You already.
I ain't never tripping, sir.
Why we didn't use the gauntlets?
The what?
Shalom, Yashala, Salakia. Today we're gonna be going over where we in Genesis 50 and 11, right? Correct. Genesis 50 and 11. Now we're at the end of Genesis, if y'all don't know. So what that means is, right after these few scriptures that we're gonna read, we going into the good part. You know what I'm saying? The Exodus, and that's the part that Israel got its full renown. You know what I'm saying? With Moses and him freeing the Israelites from the Pharaoh and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get deep into that. You understand me? But if you don't know how the how the Sabbath service works, UPK wide is we bring a priest up, we go over the Hebrew first, then the English. We break it down so you have full circle understanding of the scripture versus you go to a church and then they tell you, okay, read this, and then, you know what I'm saying, now you're supposed to automatically know what's going on. We're going to give you a full background of what's going on based off of us going over all the scriptures in the Old Testament, in the Hebrew and the English. We started at Genesis 1 and 1. Right now we're at Genesis 50 and 11, you understand me? So we almost done with the whole book of Genesis. If you want to take notes or keep up, you know what I'm saying, you can go to the Bible Hub app in your phone or go to BibleHub.com and go to the interlinear. Then you can see the Hebrew as we're reading it, so you can kind of follow along too. You understand me? We also they have plenty of Bible apps. If you just want to just follow along in English, you can follow along in English too. But we definitely encourage everybody to follow along with us so that y'all can see that we're coming straight from the book. You understand me? We're gonna have all the men come up and read. So we're gonna start with the good brother Uriah here. He's a good man and a good officer. You understand me? So I can let's move this out the way a little bit because it's kind of pull it on that side if you could. The water. We ain't got no more. Bring some crumb over here, man, if I could. You know I like to smell good over here. And I got the chunks dry. Right, you can get started when you want.
It's that baby, bro. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 11. Wayara'ah Yahushab Ha'arataza Ha'kananya Atha Ha'abal excuse me, Bagaran Ha'atad Waya Amarwa Abal Kabad Za'ah Lamatazariam Il Khan Quara Shema Abal Matazariam Ashar Ba Ibar Hayaradan. Verse 12. Waya Aishawa Banyawa Lawa Khan excuse me Ka Ashar Tazawam. Verse 13. Waya Sha'awa Atawa Banyawa Arataza Kanain Waya Kwabarwa Atawa Bama Irat Shada Hamakapala Ashar Quana Abraham Atha Hashada La'achazath Kwabar Ma'ath Aparan Hakatia, Il, Panya, Mamara. Verse 14, Wayashab, Yawasap, Matazarayim, Hawa, Wa Akyawa, Wakal, Ha Al Yum, Atawa, Lakwabar, come, Ata, Abayawa, Akarya, Kwabarwa, Ata, Abayawa. Verse 15 in the Hebrew. Waya Ra'awa, Akya, Yawasap, Kaya, Math, Abiyahum, Waya Amarwa, Lawa, Yashatamanwa, Kanawan concert, Yawasap, Wahashab, Yashayab, Lanya, no, Lanwa, Atha, Call, Hara'ai, Ashar, Gamalanwa, Atawa, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Waya Tazawa, Waya Tazawawa, all Yawasap, La Amar, Abayak, or Abayaka, Tazawa, La Panya, Mawatawa, La Amar. Verse 17. Kaha, Tha Amarwa, La Yawasap, Ana, Sha'a, Na'a, Pashai, Akyaka, Akhata'am, Wakata'atham, Kaya, Wakatatham, Kaya, Ra'ai, Gamalyawak, Wa'aitha, Sha'a, Na'a, La Pashai, Ibadia, Alahaya, Abiyaka, Wayabak, Yawasap, Badabarum, Alyawa. Verse 18 in the Hebrew. Wayalakawa, Gam, Akyawa, Wayapawa, La Panyawa, Waya Amarwa, Hananwa, Laka, La Ibadia, La Ibadium.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 11 in the English. And when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning in the floor of Atad, they said, "This is grievous mourning to the Egyptians, wherefore the name of it was called Abel Mizraim, which is beyond Jordan."
All right, so for all of those who haven't been following along, right now what we're talking about, all the mourning, it comes from them mourning from the death of Jacob. Jacob has given up the ghost, and now he is he's had almost like a procession of people that have come and followed from Egypt to the land of Canaan, where he wanted to be buried with his wife and his mother. You know what I'm saying? A lot of all his family. that were buried in Canaan. So that was his last dying wish to his sons. Hey, take me and go bury me in Canaan with the fam. You know what I'm saying? So now we at the point where the Canaanites are it says right here, it says, and when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites saw the mourning at the floor of our tithes, they said, this is a grievous mourning to the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? The Canaanites are peeping like, okay, hey, all these people here, man, these people are sad. This is grievous to these people. You know what I'm saying? This is a hard thing for them. You understand me?
Yeah, and not only that, sir, it's even more grievous. So they gotta let all these people off from work. You understand? They can't slave in the kingdom. You understand? Right. So basically, everybody in the nation of Egypt that we were slaves, we was they sheep herders. You know what I'm saying? They goat herders. You know what I'm saying? They had to let all these people off, and then they traveled however long it took them to get to the land of Canaan to put them to rest. So they couldn't make no money that day. Right. You understand? The whole nation didn't make no money. You understand? So it's just like here in America. You know what I'm saying? The whole nation mourned during the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't make no money. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't like I had one of my friends, they boss called them just to harass them because they thought that they wouldn't do enough work at home. You know what I'm saying? They work from home, but they called them to harass them just to make their life a living hell because they can't put eyes on them to do it. You understand? It is a sorrowful day in America because America can't make no money. You understand? Just like it is in the scripture. You know what I'm talking about? Right. Go ahead, sir.
Right. And so they named it a ball Mizraim. You know what I'm saying? To that's what the Canaanites named it to signify all of Egypt coming over there to mourn. You understand me? All right.
Verse 12. And his sons did unto him according as he commanded them.
His sons did what he asked them to do. They completed his dying wish. You understand? I mean, this is absolutely linear to what we do today. I mean, you know, your father or your mother before they pass, they have a dying wish. Hey, make sure you take care of my puppy dog. I love my puppy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they dying wish is, I mean, of course. Right. As a loving and honorable son or daughter, you're going to make sure that you take care of your father's or your mother's dying wish. That's exactly what this is showing us here and what the sons of Jacob have done. Keep on.
For his sons carried him into the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave of the field Machpelah, which Abraham bought with the field for a possession of burying place of Ephron the Hittite before Mamre.
So I mean, if the thing about it is, you know, some of y'all probably y'all haven't been following with us the whole time, and that's fine. But we talked about this a long time ago when we was talking about Abraham, we was talking about how Abraham bought this land so that he could have a place to bury his people. Because as they was moving around and they was finding places to live, they had nowhere to bury their people. So Abraham purchased this land from Ephron the Hittite so that he could bury his people there. This is land that has been passed on from generation to generation on to generation at this point because Jacob has died. You feel me? It went from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob, and now it's going to go to his sons. You feel me? A place where they can bury their loved ones in Canaan.
Keep going. Verse 14. And Joseph returned into Egypt, he and his brethren, and all that went up with them to bury his father, after he had buried his father.
Self-explanatory. After they finished the procession and the funeral for modern speaking, you know what I'm saying? After they finished mourning and all of that, they headed back up to Egypt, man. It's time to go back to the house. You understand me?
Verse 16. And they sent a messenger unto Joseph, saying, Thy father did command before he died, saying, So shall ye say unto Joseph, Forgive, I pray thee now, the trespass of thy brethren and their sins, for they did unto thee evil. And now we pray thee, forgive the trespass of the servants of the power of thy father. And Joseph wept when they spake unto him.
So, I mean, it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Another one of the father's dying wishes was that Joseph forgive his brothers for what they put him through. If y'all don't know the story about what happened with Joseph, Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery to the Ishmaelites, which he ultimately ended up in Egypt. And the Lord placed him in Egypt in a high place, or the governor or the mayor, whatever word you want to use, being the HNIC in Egypt under the Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, since he's the HNIC under Pharaoh, as we've been reading, he's able to divvy out the food. Everybody comes to him for requests, all of that. So at this point, he has become a powerful man, powerful enough to save his people from famine.
Right.
Because his people were in famine in Canaan before Joseph found out that, oh, these are my brothers right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to give y'all a synopsis because we didn't already went over this, but I'm giving all of y'all who haven't been here a synopsis. You know what I'm saying? Of what we've already talked about. He ended up ultimately being in power and being over his brothers the same way his dream was before his brothers sold him into slavery. You know what I'm saying? His brothers, he had a dream that all the stalks would be bound down to one stalk. You remember that? You know what I'm saying? So when he had that dream, it ended up ultimately becoming true because they had to humble themselves in order to get food from Joseph, not knowing who Joseph was. Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, they found out Joseph was Joseph. Joseph brought them back into his love and care. You know what I'm saying? And went and got everybody, the whole family from Canaan, brought them to Egypt, into the land of Goshen. You know what I'm saying? They own spot. You understand me? The point of his father's last request is that do not hold it against them, man. Forgive them. You understand me? Forgive your brothers. You understand me? And that's something that we need to learn today. You understand me? That it should not have to be your father's last request to forgive your brother. You understand me? If you are an actual follower of Christ, you should already know that you should be forgiving your brother 77 times 7, right? How many times? What's that number, Barack? I don't know you good with math, huh? Oh, all right, maybe I'm lying. One of y'all brothers good with math? What's 77 times 7? Anybody? 70 times 7. Is 70 times 7? 70 times 7. So 7 times 7 is 49 plus the 0. That's 490 times that you should be able to forgive a brother. Now that is just for one account, and that's just for one account. Now this is just hypothetical because it ain't. You don't have to count 490 times. If you count 490 times, then you automatically not being a brother. Right. You're not understanding what Christ is trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? What Christ is trying to teach is that you should be able to countlessly forgive your brother. You understand me? And this is what we need to learn, especially in times of right now. You know what I'm saying? The end times. You feel me? When the enemy is showing his face clearer than ever right now, we should be able to learn and understand what forgiveness of our brother is. You understand me? We got a lot of people like to say it when you talk about, the cops killing cops, but you hear the other people on the other side like, what about black on black crime? You know what I'm saying? Neither here nor there. We do need to think about black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? And forgiving our brothers. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't none of their business. This is our business, though. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to talk about. We need to figure that out within each other so that we can defeat the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say back there? If I could, any one of y'all brothers can see what's saying on the wall. Brotherhood is a weapon. And without that weapon, we will not be able to defeat the enemy. You understand me? Without that weapon, we will continuously be underfoot of the enemy. You understand? Of the oppressor that the Bible speaks of. And we all know who that is, right? The who? Make it clear for people who don't understand who the Edomites are. You know what I'm saying? The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand me? I said it this morning before I brushed my teeth. My teeth was clean. You understand me? Then I brushed my teeth. You got some?
Good. Like, and it's like you, like, and it wasn't that it was Abraham. I'm sorry, it wasn't that it was Israel's dying wish. It shows the heart of his brothers.
Right.
Right.
They
because if they was in this situation, they would hold an alt against him.
Right.
And the reason why Joseph felt the way he felt, he was like, bro, like I done brought y'all in. You know what I'm saying? If I would have killed y'all, I would have did it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good now. You know what I'm saying? Our family got land. We got cattle. Our children's good. Our children good. And you still on this same job, bro? You tripping. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt his heart. You feel me? Because he exhibited the ultimate brotherhood when they did not. And they still on the same jazz. You feel me? So, like Adam once said, the most important thing you can do is check your heart. You understand? The reason why you do things or why you don't do things is either by the love or the hate that's in your own heart. You understand? Because it shows right here, if they still fear their brother, you know what I'm saying? Because they still held hatred from back when he was shown favoritism. You know what I'm saying? So even in the midst of that, he still showed mercy upon his brothers, but it still hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Because he exhibited the ultimate price of brotherhood. Just wanted to add that on. Son.
No sweat, man. And just for clarification, brotherhood doesn't mean just brothers. It also means sisters. You know what I'm saying? Sisters got to show sisterhood to sisters. Sisters got to show brotherhood to the brothers. Brothers got to show brotherhood to the sisters. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to forgive one another for all the things that we've been trespassed against. You know what I'm saying? Because without it, then we are separate from each other. You know what I'm saying? We cannot be a weapon. Have you ever seen somebody pull out parts of a gun to when they come to a gunfight? You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody who try to put the gun together while the bullets are whizzing past their head, trying to put the gun together. That's what we're dealing with now. Why don't we just put ourselves together now so that when it's time to use the weapon, we can use it properly? You know what I'm saying? We can defend ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We can defend our nation. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that if we hold in malice towards another brothers from something that happened centuries ago, something that happened weeks ago, something that happened months ago, something that happened days ago, something that happened 5 minutes ago. You understand me? We have to be able to forgive our brothers. You understand me? That is pertinent. This is Genesis 50. You know what I'm saying? Christ talked about this in the New Testament. You understand me? It means that we've been talking about this forgiveness of brothers for a long time, and we've been falling short about it for a while now. It's time for us as a generation and as a people right now to get it right. You understand me? The only way you're going to get it right and learn how to get it right is in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander YAHANNA, because without that, you won't have the leadership that you need. You understand me? We have black leaders all around the world telling us, you know what I'm saying, we need to come together. We need to come together this. We need to come together that. It's a lot of a lot of talking outside the neck. Talking out the side of your neck. That's how it goes. Talking out the side of your neck. Y'all doing a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Like Farrakhan with the Justice or Else. And you know what I'm saying? All these people have good theoretical things that we need to do. In I.S.U.P.K, we actually follow through with our theories. And that's why you can walk into an I.S.U.P.K school anywhere in the country, anywhere outside the country, and you get brotherhood that you can get right in your hometown. You understand me? If everybody came into the same spirit and the same, you know what I'm saying, spirit of what this father's dying last wish would be, that the I.S.U.P.K is trying to promote, then the world would be a better place by now. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be having to worry about cops killing us. You understand me? Because we would be a nation at this point. You understand me? I don't want to go along too much. I don't want to beat the topic up too much, but it's very important to me. It's very dear to me, brotherhood. You understand me? Anytime like, man, listen, brotherhood is a weapon. It's not just some cliche thing that we say.
Right.
You understand me? It's not something that we just talk about, you know what I'm saying, because it sounds good on paper. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to live that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta be able to forgive your brothers. You gotta be able to show love to your brothers that they would not get outside in the world. You feel me? Because brothers is coming out the world looking for something that they ain't getting in the world. You feel me? You can't give them the same thing that they getting in the world. You got to give them something beyond that, something beyond holding a grudge against a brother until your father's dying last wish. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, So like I'll beat the point up. You know what I'm saying? If we could just keep it going.
Verse 18.
Verse 18.
And his brethren also went and fell down before his face, and they said, "Behold, we be thy servants."
So the brothers right now is humbling themselves, man, because they know they've done wrong. You feel me? Like they know they did wrong by their brother, man, and at this point they're at a point of complete humility. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they willing to actually be servants. You know what I'm saying? To their brother. What you seeing right now, that with that scripture, that is the dream and prophecy being fulfilled that was given to Joseph when he was young. It said, and can you pull that scripture? Do you remember which one it is? When the dream. Pull the dream. We're going to get the scripture of the dream. I want y'all to hear what he dreamt. You know what I'm saying, me? And when you hear what he dreamt, and then we're going to read this scripture one more time so that you can see that the Lord is with us and it's always been with us.
37.
Yeah, 37.
If I could, so like.
Joseph dreamed a dream. Okay, this is book of Genesis, chapter 37 and verse 5. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren, and they hated him yet more.
They did what?
Hated him yet more.
They did what?
Hated him yet the more.
That's what I was talking about. That hatred that was in their heart then, you understand, of him being elevated and loved in his father's house was intensified with fear now. You know what I'm saying? Now it was the fear for the hatred that they had that was still rooted in them because he got elevated in Pharaoh's house now. You understand? And because of how they treated him like a dog, you understand? Sold him into slavery. You understand? And then because of that, he got thrown into jail, not once, but twice. You understand? They thought that he would reciprocate that back on their own head. You understand? You got something you want to say, brother?
I mean, that's like the brother on the slave today, man. You start at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? And then the brother that's there at your slave before you that's trying to get the promotion.
Right.
So they know they was doing you dirty, talking crazy to you. You know what I'm saying? But when you get in a position of power, you treat them kindly, man. That's what this same situation is like.
No sweat.
Keep reading.
Khan. Here I pray you this dream which I have dreamed. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose, and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about and made obeisance to my sheaf.
So, it's the word is obeisance. Basically, the sheaves bowed down to his sheaf. You know what I'm saying? A sheaf meaning a bundle of grain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
First fruits.
So they bundled his bundle of grain that he gathered was stood upright, and the brothers' bundles of grain bowed down to him. Now go back to where we was just at.
Khan.
Read that one more time.
Verse 18. And the brethren also went and fell down before his face, and they said, Behold, we be thy servants.
Behold, we be thy servants. Fell before his face. You understand me? This is the dream. This is exactly that. I mean, we could have known that it's going to ultimately end up that way. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been reading it. You know what I'm saying, from an outsider perspective. You feel me? But right here, you see the exact words being transferred from dream state to reality. You understand me? The dream said that they were going to be in obeisance of his sheaf. Now they bound down before him, saying, "We are your servants."
Right.
You understand me? That's the Most High. You understand me? That's the power that we serve. You understand me? That's the power of our ancestors. You feel me? Now, if the book is telling us, do this, do that, and you'll get this and you'll get that. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and you will get these blessings of Deuteronomy. Then why won't we do that?
Right.
Why don't we do that instead of voting? Why don't we do that instead of protesting? Why don't we do that instead of getting on the internet and typing up a few statuses to ruffle a couple of feathers? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we just do what the Bible tells us to do and follow what the Most High is telling us to do, just like Joseph followed it in his dream? You know what I'm saying? Me, because not to sound Christian at all, but if the Most High sing you a dream, then the dream gonna come true. It's going to come true. And yeah, I'll just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? We'll move forward. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Jonah and all that, and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's a totally different story. But for this particular instance, you understand me? This dream came true. This was the prophecy that Joseph was given. That he told his brothers that made him hate him. You know what I'm saying? That made him hate him the most. You understand me? And now this is the same prophecy that has fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? And made them give reverence to him and humble themselves to their brother. You got some more?
No, that's all, sir.
That's it?
That's come, sir.
All right, Most High Christ. Amadium, which means to stand. We're going to go to our next priest. Get a horn blast right quick. Cool. Y'all brothers been y'all good on y'all Hebrew? At all. We're gonna work it out. Stand right here. I don't want you to say your name.
You gotta say about you.
Huh?
You gotta tell him about you.
Huh?
You gotta tell him about you.
You say what?
You gotta tell him about you.
I already told you.
Oh, that's
Yeah. All right, so you got to give your registry at this point. You know what I'm saying? Your registry is Barak Yad, Ban YAHANNA, Ban YAHANNA. We're going to repeat it. And then, how about Shem Ashabrakatah? Yeah, how about Shem Ashabrakatah? You'll come up on this side, he going to leave on that side, and then I'm going to give you your wine. And we can work from there.
Okay. Barak Yad, Ban YAHANNA, Ban YAHANNA.
Barak Yad, Ban YAHANNA, Ban YAHANNA.
Yahba Shemi Ashabrakatah.
Yahba Shemi Ashabrakatah. I can't do this. Stand right here. Stand right here. Face me. Put your other hand on your chest.
You gonna turn and say La Yashala. Oh, cool. Say La Yashala.
La Yashala.
Break it up. And with that, Yeshavian, which means to sit. You got your phone?
Concert.
It's time. Show and prove, bro. We'll start at Genesis 50 and 20.
Come.
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna give you to the end of Genesis. So that's just 7 scriptures. You understand me?
No sweat.
What is this?
Then I.
What you doing it that way?
Which
Text
way?
analysis. Hey, go to INT.
Okay, all right.
That's good. There you go. We're gonna walk with you. All right. What you read?
Right here.
Right.
What you read?
Oh, Salaki, sir.
What you reading?
Genesis chapter 50, verse 20.
All right, no sweat.
Wa atham, wa atham.
Yeah. Verse 19. He stopped at verse 18.
You did?
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Start at 19.
Come. Genesis chapter 50, verse 19. Waya ma Amar.
Don't read the blue. The blue gonna get you messed up.
Come.
It's a guide, but it'll make you fumble.
Come. Allahum. Thayara'awa, Kaya, Athakahum, Hathakath, Alahayim, Anya. Verse 20. Wa Atham, Hasa, Shabath, Shabathum, Alia, Alyala, Ra'a, Alahayim, Ra'ayil, Alahayim, Ra'aya, Alahayim, Hashabah, Ataba, Salakia, Lataba, Kanawakan, Lama'ain, Aisha, Kayawam, Hazah, Lahakaya, Kayath, Salakia, Lahakayath, Aim, Rabbah. Verse 21. Wa'ayatha, all to the Ra'awa, Salakia, Anakaya, Akal, Athkam, Wa'ath, to the Tapaka. There's some. You say, oh, I got some. Tapakam, Wayanahum, it's like a little dry throat.
If I could, can somebody get this brother a cup of water? Right?
Something
ice.
wet. Yo, pause. Hey,
man, this is brother's first time up here reading Hebrew, man. So you know what I'm saying. We're gonna work with everybody, man. We got a cup of ice for the brother too, man. I don't know if you need ice. You need some ice.
too often.
No, hey, don't worry about it, Malakati. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, it's Wayahum, our thumb, Waya Debar, Al Labon, Wayashub, is that it? Wayashub, Yahweh, Salakia. We're in verse 22. Banyamya, or Salakia, Bizraim, Bamatazarayim, Awa, Owa,
That's how
Hawa
Wabaya.
Wabayath Ab Abaya Abiyawa Wayahaya YAHANNA Ma'a.
That's you. My phone not connected. Somebody's phone just connected to me.
Must be a Bluetooth phone. What is it? Is it Maya? Is it Maya or Ma'a?
Ma'a.
Ma'a.
Wa'ishar.
YAHANNA Shanam. It's like
That's Wa'ishara.
YAHANNA Salaki.
10.
Shanyam. Verse.
That's 10. That's 10 in the Hebrew.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay. All right.
Verse 23. Wayar. Wayara. YAHANNA. Apa. La Aparayam. Banya. Shalashim. Gum. Banya. Banya. Makayar. Ban. Manasha. Yaladwa. Al. Barakia. YAHANNA.
Read one more verse.
Verse 24.
We finish it off.
How many left?
Just two
Oh
more.
yeah.
Come. Yawamar. Waya Amar. YAHANNA. Al. Ahayawa. Achiyawa. Anaka. Anachia. Math. Wa'alahayim. Quar. Paquar. Paquad. Yapaquad. Yapaquad. Come. Athkam. Wahala. What is it? Is that right? It's like Waha'ayla. Athum. Athkum. Man. Ha'aratiza. Haza'ath. Al. Ha'aratiza. Ashar. Nishabah. Al. La. Barium. Abraham. Salagi. La Abraham. La. La. Yat.
This is Yatzak. That's what they're telling me.
La Yatzak.
Yeah. That's how they broke it down.
Salagi. Allah was no. That's what.
Wallah.
Wala Ya'iqwab. Come. Wayas Shabah.
Shabai.
YAHANNA, YAHANNA,
Mm-hmm.
No,
Tha.
Atha,
Banya.
Bunya, Yashala,
Know that one.
Kawan Khan,
Good job.
La'amar,
Mm-hmm.
Paquad, Yapaquad,
Mm-hmm.
Alahayim,
Mm-hmm.
Athkum,
Mm-hmm.
Waha, Waha Altham, Abanya.
What?
Is that Ath? It's Ath.
Yeah.
Come. Ath, Atizimathia, Mazah. Verse 26.
It's like
Wayamath, YAHANNA, Ban Ma'ah, Waya Ashar, Shunyam, Waya Hanatawa. Oh man, Athawa. I'm gonna have to brush up. This is a little. Waya Shum, Ba Ba'arawan, Bamatisarayam.
in English.
Kanwakan.
We're gonna start at verse 19.
Kanwakan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 19. And Joseph said unto them, Fear not, for am I in the place of God.
So he was like, don't be afraid of me, because I ain't God. You know what I'm saying? Basically. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all understand that, well, Joseph was the younger brother, but he also had wisdom. There's no way he could have gotten to the position that he was in without some sort of wisdom from the Lord. You understand me? With that wisdom, he also has the respect of the Most High. You understand me? And that's why he ain't trying to enact vengeance or judgment against his brothers based off of what they have done. You understand me?
That's the next verse to cut.
That's
the next verse to cut.
Oh, the next verse?
Yeah, that's when you cut them.
Oh, okay. Keep going. One more.
Verse 20. But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass as it is this day, to save much people alive.
So the whole time, y'all was plotting evil against me, not even knowing that the Most High allowed it to happen so that I can get into a place in order to save more people. Right. You understand me? Y'all should look back at y'all's old life and realize that's why the Lord have you alive today. Therefore, you should be doing as much work as you can right now. You understand me? Do not fumble the bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't fumble the ball. Don't allow the mercy that the Lord has given you in your time of doing your wrong things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us did a lot of wrong things before the truth. You understand me? And we survived. We made it here. You understand me? Now, by us making it here, then we should be able to use the time, use what the bad things that we have come across, and us being able to come out of it to teach people to come to that same direction. You understand me? To use our bad experiences to make good out of them. You understand me? To recognize that the higher purpose for ourselves. You understand me? The higher purpose for us now we in a position where we can teach the truth to people that look like us, the people who have done things that we've done, the people that have been through the evils that we have been through. You understand me? People that you got these pastors, Christian pastors out here They ain't never squoze a grape. You understand me? But we out here, we some grape squeezers. We probably still got wine on our fingers from squeezing grapes. You understand me? So we know how to talk to grape squeezers. You understand me? We know how to get eye to eye with them. With grape squeezers, with sisters that's been in the world, that's been lost completely, all the way out their path. We know how to talk to them. We've been there. We know how to bring them to where we are now.
That's right.
Because we know the path that we took to get to where we are now. You understand me? This is what Joseph understood. You understand me? Because whole time you want to eat the evil, you want the evil against me. All these people want evil against us. All these people wanted bad against us, and the world wanted bad against us. But the Most High turned us into treasures, into precious gems, into rubies.
Right.
You understand me? Into gold and Ophir. You understand me? Unto stuff so precious to the world that the world don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like a uncut diamond. You understand me? The world don't even know how precious this stone is. You understand me? Because all the world sees is the dirt. You know what I'm saying? If you actually clean that diamond up and you actually see what you're working with, then you understand that we are, all of us have been in that dirt. We've been in positions where we need to get cleaned up. You understand me? Now that we are clean, we can teach other people how to clean up. You understand me? That's what we learned in the I.S.U.P.K. That's what all of us, men for sure. I know all of us, cause ain't no punks over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't no choir boys. Ain't nobody on this side of the room choir boys. Ain't nobody on the side of the room started in the suburbs, picking up you know what I'm saying, playing kickball. You know what I'm saying? We was out here, we was doing our thing out here. You know what I'm saying? We was standing against the opposition, and more in our mind the opposition. You know what I'm saying? In some cases it was our own brothers, which we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to take that hatred of these people and still show them love and mercy. You understand me? It's just like, and it's another thing. It's something we see when you turn on that contraption in your hand that you can't take out your hand for 5 minutes at a time. You know what I'm saying? You get on that Facebook that you gotta check every time your facial recognition hit your phone. You gotta check that Facebook, and the people talking about, man, y'all in a cult. Man, y'all do this. Man, y'all do that. Yeah, these people hate us, but at the same time, they are people. So we got to show them mercy. Why? Because the Most High showed us mercy. You know what I'm saying? The Most High could have, in the time when we were sold to slavery, the Most High could have had us killed. But the Most High had a purpose for us. You feel me? So that we can feed people in the famine. You understand me? Like Joseph. You understand me? We are Joseph. We are Joseph. We are feeding people in the famine. Right now, it's a famine of wisdom going on right now. A famine of righteousness going on right now. Don't nobody know where to find it outside of us. You know what I'm saying? Me? These people out here ain't never seen us before, but they know. Like when we was out street speaking in downtown, brother come up from under the downtown transit center. Somebody that stabbed him up. He didn't even walk to the police, y'all. Police right there in the building. He walked away from that and walked to us like, help me. We had to go get him some help. But the point is this, that people know where to come for when they really need help.
That's right.
And the I.S.U.P.K. has been that since 1969 under Commander YAHANNA to this day, right now, in this day, under Commander YAHANNA. We have been that for the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community. And we'll continue to be there, and we're gonna manifest this love and this mercy to our people until Christ comes back. You understand me? Make sure you're on the right side of history. You understand me? Make sure you're on the right side of the book.
Goddamn right.
Make sure you're on the right side of the love. Make sure you're not on the wrong side with the hatred. You understand me? And use your gifts and your tools like Joseph used his. You understand me? He was able to use his tools and the gifts that the Most High gave and the plan that the Most High had for him, and he was able to move up in the ranks. That sounds familiar, don't it? Move up in the ranks, you know what I'm saying? So he can help his brethren that was down bad, that hated him so much that they sold him. You understand me? Now for the sisters, we don't have ranks for the sisters, but y'all understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta gather enough wisdom to where y'all see these young sisters out here, you know what I'm saying, they doing bad, they doing things that you used to do. You know, because you can see it from a distance. You know, you already know. As soon as you get out your car, as soon as you walk out your house, you can spot who you were out here. You can spot them. Use that to bring people into the truth. You understand me? Because bringing them into the truth is saving their life. You got something? You got something? Oh, okay. Most sorry, Craig.
Turn it up.
Cut on concert. I was just, damn, this shit loud as it.
It's a speaker.
Now, I was just going to say real quick, what you was bringing out is heavy, and even Christ said that himself when he said it behooved him to be made like unto his brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? To be poor and to be or have a warrant and be a prisoner, just like all black people are, it helped him to be able to speak to them and recognize them and talk to them. So that's all I wanted to bring out.
Right. Being able to, and that's what comes with that. Knowing that's how you gain your seasoning, young men. Knowing that when you're able to use that, that's when your seasoning comes into play. You understand me? It say the Bible say let your words be seasoned with salt. Seasoning is twofold. I talk about this to a lot of brothers a lot. Seasoning is twofold. Seasoning can be your maturity and how you talk to people. You know what I'm saying? How you address people. Now your maturity is how long you've been in the truth. You understand me? The longer you've been in the truth, the more knowledge you gain and wisdom you gain. But the season or the way you talk to people is that I know this brother's a gangbanger. So let me go talk to him like a gangbanger talk to a gangbanger so that I can bring him over here instead of keep him over there and he might not make it to see the next 5 minutes. You understand me? Saving lives. What you got?
Like with the brother bringing out so heavy, you know what I'm saying? So one of my pedigrees and my background is a chef. So as a chef, seasoning goes two ways on any protein. You understand? So seasoning, of course, adds flavor to what you're eating. You understand? But seasoning also stops meat from rotting and going bad. You understand? Like curing. You understand? And drying out meat over long periods of time. Like back then, they didn't have refrigeration. You understand? They would salt down the food, you know what I'm saying, tie it up and stuff like that or whatever to stop the meat from going bad. You understand? So being a seasoned man will keep you in longevity in this truth. You understand? And being a seasoned man in this truth will give you flavor to the point to where you're separated from the disgusting taste that is in this world.
Right.
You understand?
Right. It should be your goal to become a seasoned man. That's a goal. You feel me? When you see all these brothers, man, when you was in the world and you ran across them I.S.U.P.K YouTubes and you seen Captain Zaryak and all these men of renown in Israel today, General Mayak, you know what I'm saying? General Mahayman, Commander Junior YAHANNA, you know what I'm saying? You seen them speak. You seen all the generals, all the captains, you know what I'm saying? Even the officers. You seen them on your YouTube talking to people, and you as a young man, you like, dang, man, like this is crazy powerful. Like I've never seen nothing like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now you're here at the point you are today. One day you will be at a point where they were, and then the officer that you saw. Then one day you're gonna be at a point of the captain that you saw, and then one day you'll be at a point as the general that you saw. You should be able to. You should be molding yourself in this truth to be as seasoned as the men above you.
That's right.
And if we all mold ourselves with that thought process, then we'll be a school full of Josephs.
Damn right.
A school full of people saving people from famine. It's like 10, 12 brothers in here right now. You know what I'm saying? It was one Joseph, and he saved a whole slew of people. He saved his whole family. Whole nation, yeah, correct. You know what I'm saying? All his brothers and all his brothers' kids and his father and everybody. He saved all of them with his wisdom in the Most High. You understand me? We got to be able to. We need that. And the only place you're gonna learn it, man. I mean, it's like a broken record. The only place you're gonna learn it is here in I.S.U.P.K under Commander YAHANNA. There's no other place that will teach you this.
That's right.
Been in the church for 28, 30 years. Didn't even know who the Israelites was. I ain't even heard of the Israelites. Didn't hear about none of this. Didn't hear about, man. Been in the church all them years, and I ain't never read the whole book of Genesis.
Right.
But here we are on Genesis 50 and 20.
20, sir. Just
20.
got done with 21.
A couple of scriptures out the whole book of Genesis. You understand me? Like, that's crazy, man. And that's what the world has to look out for. That's what we have to remember. You know what I'm saying? When we trying to bring these people about this world, man, it's like we have to have mercy for them, just like Joseph had mercy. We are not the Most High, but we are righteous judges. Don't get it twisted. We're not going to tell people. We're not going to allow people to do wrong or say they're doing right and do wrong. We have to tell them the truth. We have to tell them when they're right and wrong. We have to. That's our duty. That's our responsibility.
Damn right.
But we're not going to be out. That's why you don't see us out here looting. That's why you don't see us out here breaking windows because a black man get killed. Do we want to? Of course. Do we pain like everybody else pains? Of course we pain. Of course we mourn. It hurts us too. You understand me? But the wisdom that we have is the wisdom that Joseph had. The wisdom that Joseph had, where he used his wisdom in order to bring his people out instead of hating them for what they did and oppressing them more than they was already being oppressed. Right. You understand me? We have to remember that, man. Salakia. Keep going, bro.
Come on. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 21. Now therefore fear ye not. I will nourish you and your little ones. And he comforted them and spake kindly unto them.
You see that? You see that? He could have easily been a HAN, what we like to say. He had every right to be an HAN, according to what happened to him. God. He could have done it. He could have been like, you know what? Bump all of y'all. Every last one of y'all. What did he do? One more time.
And he comforted them and spake.
Started 20 at the beginning.
21. Now therefore fear ye not.
Don't be afraid of me, bro. Don't even worry, bro. It's all good, fam. We straight, Carnal.
Damn right.
We good.
Damn right.
We good. We toward. Keep going.
I will nourish you.
I will feed you. You hungry? I'm gonna give you some food, fam. I'm gonna make sure you never go hungry. Keep going.
And your little ones.
And your babies. I mean, right now, I ain't gonna say the Christian thing. Then. You know what I'm saying? It's a Christian saying for what I'm doing right now. I don't want to say it, but it makes sense.
Shit, everything different than the truth.
Talking to the chairs. Let's just say that.
Yo, good night.
I'm talking to the chairs. I'm talking to the walls because y'all always here. Y'all understand this already. Y'all know this because y'all live this right here. Y'all live the fact that when you go to an I.S.U.P.K school, you don't have to worry about your kids. Everybody getting fed. Nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. Right. If you need something, I got it, bro. Fear me not. You ain't got to be afraid of me. We standing right next to the general, rubbing against the general's arm. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, accidentally bumping him. Salaki. He telling me Salaki. General Hyman.
I ain't never seen that, man.
You understand me? The second highest ranking man in the nation right now. In the earth. You understand me? Like, fear me not. I'm your brother. You understand me? Come on, my bad.
If I could, sir, like this whole lesson is about brotherhood.
Right.
You understand? And you got to understand, in order to be a good leader, you have to first be a good follower.
Right.
You understand? He rose from a lower state, from a slave. You understand? From a slave, he got promoted to the overseer, you understand, in the Citrian in Pharaoh's army's house. Then he got promoted back to a slave again. You know what I'm saying? He got thrown into prison for God knows how long. You understand? Yeah, people that you know, like bunk mates. You know what I'm saying? When you in prison, you feel me? He was building with the brothers and stuff like that. He's like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? When you get up out here, man, don't forget about me. You know what I'm saying? When they got up out of there, you know what I'm saying? Just like most people, they forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody, man, I got this dude, you know what I'm saying? Is you know what I'm saying? That I was sailors with, you feel me? He be able to break this down for you. You understand? Then he rose to a higher state. You feel me? And when he rose to a higher state, he knew what it felt like to be at the bottom. You understand? To be treated like nothing, to be forgot about. You understand? That's what his brothers did. They treated him like nothing, discarded him, and forgot about him. You understand? So he wouldn't want to treat them like that. You understand? Give me that precept I asked for.
Come on.
You understand? Like, this is teaching you brotherhood and how to be a leader. Like the generals say, in order for you, the greatest general was a great captain. The greatest captain was a great officer. The greatest officer was the greatest trooper. Right. The greatest trooper was the greatest student. You understand? And what he exhibited to his brothers was this. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
A soft answer turneth away wrath.
You understand? He knew in wisdom right there, he didn't have to be stern. You understand? He didn't have to flex his muscle. They was already broken.
Right.
You understand? You don't got to beat a dead horse. It's already dead. They already know what they did is wrong. The Lord has contrite their heart. You understand? Mm-hmm. So instead of treading on them, it's like Adam Warren said, like, bro, you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we brothers. Let me look out for you and yours. You understand? Right. You do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You don't do them like they do to you. Because if that was the case, Israel wouldn't be a nation today. You understand? The brothers would have went to war. Half of them would have killed each other off. You understand? Their children would have went to war. They would have wiped one of them out. It'd probably be one tribe of Israel. Right. You understand? But it takes brotherhood to raise this nation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It takes brotherhood and sisterhood to bring the kingdom forth, because the kingdom of heaven does not come with observation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not low here. It's coming. Look over there. It's coming. No, it's in you.
Right.
By the way I treat you, that's how you know to treat somebody else.
Right.
Because when you was at your rank, you didn't get treated like this. So what you gonna do? You're not gonna treat that other brother like that when you get to my rank.
Right. Damn right.
You understand? That's brotherhood. You feel me? And that's how you raise leaders. That's how you raise men, by being a righteous man over. Right. You understand? Because understand, to be in any type of position of power means you're a servant. Right. Doesn't mean that you capo, that you boss status. It means that you are the highest servant above everybody. Like, we was out there at the gun range, General Muhammad's phone rang nonstop. We waiting for the dude to come pick us up. He in there doing counsel. He in there doing names for brothers and sisters. You understand? His phone ring. He be in the gym getting bigger. His phone rings nonstop, because he is the second highest servant in Israel. Right. Commanding General YAHANNA is the highest servant in Israel. Know what you asking for when you ask for rank. Damn right. It ain't just a name. It's right. About what you do to get that name and what you do to keep that name. Right. You understand what I'm saying? No, keep reading.
Come on. But grievous words stir up anger.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading.
The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness.
That's what Joseph did. He used his knowledge and his wisdom aright. It takes foresight and discernment to know what a brother or sister's going through. You understand? To know how to check a brother or check a sister. You have to know the men that labor among you. Know what their demons are, what they're more susceptible to fall to. You understand? What their strengths are, where to place them. You understand? Why would I place an accountant on the front line of warfare? That makes no sense. You understand? Why would I put a sister that don't know how to cook and she know how to sew in the kitchen? That don't make no sense. Know the people that labor among you. It takes wisdom to be a leader. And that's why when Adawan brought out that scripture about the dream, about them bowing down before, because all of them was worried about being the big bro. You understand? But he was a servant even to his brothers then when he was a young man. Now he served his nation as a high man. That's all I got, sir.
That's all right, Christ. Get that brother a hand, man.
Genesis 50 and 22. And Joseph dwelt in Egypt, he and his father's house. And Joseph lived 110 years. 23. And Joseph saw Ephraim's children of the third generation, the children also of Machir, the son of Manasseh, were brought up upon Joseph's knees.
Joseph lived a long time, man. It's just letting you know how long Joseph was alive, how he got to saw his great grandchildren. You understand me? Well, excuse me, that would be his great grandchildren.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The sons of his grandchildren. You understand me? Keep going.
Come. 24. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I die, and God will surely visit you, and bring you out of this land unto the land which he sware to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. And Joseph,
yeah, leading right up into that.
Yeah, right. And Joseph took an oath of the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones from hence. 26. So Joseph died, being 110 years old, and they embalmed him, and he was put in a coffin in Egypt.
And I don't want to give it away because we about to go into the book of Exodus. You understand? But just to show the type of brotherhood our people exhibited. You understand? When they left out of Egypt, they carried Joseph's bones. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even know how many what was it, 400 years they was in Egypt? Yeah. 400 years after Joseph died, they remembered the promise they made to him on his deathbed. And they carried his bones out of slavery when they left out of slavery. You understand? Into the promised land. You understand? This whole book, the Bible, is about brotherhood. It's about the sacrifice that you make for your people. The sacrifice that you make for your family, for your children. You understand? To be in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is about sacrifice.
Right.
First, you sacrifice yourself.
Right.
You understand? You kill the old man. You understand? How can you be a leader? You understand? If you ain't first to follow.
Right.
And in order to follow, you got to humble yourself. You understand? It takes a man to humble himself and listen to another man.
Right.
Even when you think you're right. But the hubris of your ignorance will tell you that you're wrong. And it takes a man to be able to acknowledge that. It takes a man or a woman to step to a brother and sister when they have a transgression. If anything is left short of, Salakia, I didn't mean to offend you. That's what a man does.
Right.
It ain't about what your intention was or what you thought you was doing when you was doing it. If you offend a brother or a sister, the only word that should come out of your mouth is Salakia. Not Salakia, but Salakia. And that's it. This whole book is about brotherhood, man. This whole book is about sisterhood, man. And the love that you have for your nation. The greatest thing that you could ever do is lay down your life for a brother.
Right.
Lay down your life for a sister. In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, as long as you got breath in your body, you're going to lay down your life for this truth.
Right.
You understand? And everything that you do. You understand? You holding post, you putting your life on the line when you holding post.
That's right.
Don't take Shamar lightly. Right. You understand? You protecting these babies and these women in this building and your brothers. Right. You understand? If you mopping the floor, you are putting your life on the line. You making sure that these babies don't get no salmonella. You know what I'm saying? And nothing like that, because you didn't want your children to get no sickness from being around no dirt or no filth. Everything that you do, you are sacrificing for your people.
Damn right.
You understand? Nigga, John the Baptist's father, you know what his job was? His job was to light the incense in the temple. That was his only job. He went to work every day from sun up to sundown to make sure that the fragrance of the Lord was coming out of the temple. That was his own job. He wasn't a head high priest. His job was to light incense. You understand? Do not take your job lightly. He didn't, and he was faithful, and he prayed to the Lord till he was elderly in age, like Abraham and Sarah. You understand? For a child, and the Lord remembered him because he was faithful in his work. You understand? This is about sacrifice, man. That's it.
Damn right. That's it.
That's it.
Well, now we're at Exodus, everyone. We're gonna bring up the next priest. This is gonna be the last priest we're gonna do today. Imagine which means to stand. Who next up? Which one of y'all brothers brushed up enough? Malakati, you ready? Osai Christ, come up here. You got your phone. All right, that's right. Malakatia, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala.
Shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabrakatah.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabrakatah. Step down out that way. Stand up, stand up. Face me. Face me. Salute with one hand. Salute with the other hand. Grab there you go. There you go. Turn around.
Ban Yashala. La Yashala.
All right, Yeshabi, which means to sit. I came up here with the fire, the zeal according to practice.
Come on, sir.
All right, we had Exodus 1 and Salaki. That's just Salaki. The Exodus.
Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. Start in Hebrew, sir.
Go right here, if you could. Do it from right there. There you go.
Come on. And how do I read from
right to left?
Come on. Where Ella.
What Allah?
All
right, listen. Do me a favor. Don't read the blue.
The
blue is going to kind of give you a picture of how it's going to maybe sound, but that's speaking the fake Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So we got to remember we speak Lashon Kodash. So that's not Lashon Kodash. You're going to have to read Lashon Kodash by just reading it. You know what I'm saying? So let that be a guide, but not a don't read that. You're going to mess up every time you read it.
Come on.
Let me get my screen back up.
Come on.
All right. Shamawath.
Banya.
Use your finger. Go ahead. Follow along with your finger so you make sure you want the right word.
Banya.
What's that next word?
Right? Yasha.
What's the name of the nation?
Israel. Yashala. Habayam. Matazaraya. Matarazayam.
There
Ata. Yaikwa. Yash. Abayathwa. Abayathwa. Abawa. Baawa. Verse 2. Ra'aban. Ra'awaban. Shabaiwan. Shamaiwan. Laya.
Loya, like Levi, Loya.
Laya.
Better get this right.
We try.
Judah.
How you say that?
It's in Hebrew.
Yahawada. Yahawada.
There you go. Yahweh.
Yahawada. Why Yahawada? Verse 3. Yashikar. Zababalon. Benjamin. Wambanyan. It's like Wabanyan. Wabanyanyam. Done. Wanapatalia. God. Washar. Wayahai. Ka. Napash. Yatazaawa. Yatazaaya. Yarak. Yaikwa. Shabayim. Napash.
Read the blue. I can tell you read it.
Come on.
If you use the blue as a guide, don't read it off the blue because you're gonna mess up.
Come on.
YAHANNA.
Why what's up?
Why y'all what's up?
Yeah. Why what's up?
Why y'all what's up?
Yeah. Why y'all what's up? Haya. Mata Sarayim. Verse 6. Wayamat. Yawas. Wayashup. Wayasup. Wayasup. Yawasup. Wakal. Aha. Akiwa. Salakis. I didn't know the first one.
Read that blue.
What was it?
If you don't know it, just try to don't. I mean, okay, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. But you know what I'm saying? Just don't read the blue because the blue is going to make you fail.
It's Yiddish.
It's Yiddish. We're not Yiddish. You know what
See,
I'm saying?
I messed up because I went to this and I'm supposed to go right to left. Salakis.
Right.
I start right this like right.
Remember, always right to left.
Come on.
Akiwa.
Akiwa. Wakal. Hadawar. Ahawa. Hahawa.
Last one. Verse 7.
Abanya. Wabanya.
What's the name of the nation?
Wahawada. Yasha'Allah. Salakia. Aura. Para. Salakia. I didn't know that one. The G. YAHANNA Tazawa. Raya Abawa. Raya Abawa. Raya Waya Abawa. Aya Rabawa. Wayata Waya Tazawa Mawa. Ba Ma'ad. Ma'ad. Wayatam Ya'a. Wayatam La'a. Aratiza. Ha Aratiza. Aka. A thumb. English. Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt, every man and his household came with Jacob. Verse 2. Reuben, Simon, Levi, and Judah. Verse 3. Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin. Dan and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. Verse 6. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all the all that generation. Verse 7. And the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, and multiplied and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them.
So, I mean, as we all know, the Most High demanded that he commanded that we be fruitful and multiply. Well, you don't have to tell any Black, Hispanic, or Native American that. That comes easy with us. You know what I'm saying? We know how to do that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. We got a lot of kids running around here. We got kids that ain't running around here. Look. We all know how that works. You understand me? It don't take us no time, just a generation or two, and we got a whole nation. You understand me?
I remember when this school just started with 7 brothers. You know what I'm saying? And only 2 of the brothers had kids. Now he didn't had another one. You know what I'm saying? We done brought Charlotte Promise brought a whole tribe with him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
With more coming.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a beautiful thing to see where just this school has grown from. It's a testament to what the scriptures is saying in the short time of these 4 years. You understand? Went from 7 people to almost 40 strong in Houston, not including children.
Man, look, we got a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? We just talking about men. We're not talking about the women and children.
And it's just Houston. We're not really talking about Houston and abroad, because y'all know all of y'all is Houston family, because we really just South Texas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If we just say South Texas, it's good night. Good night. You know what I'm saying? We out here Rio Grande Valley, you know what I'm saying? Austin, you know what I'm saying? Killeen, goddamn me, Beaumont, San Antonio, Port Arthur, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that ain't nothing but the Most High, you understand me? But what we gotta take from that is, this is what the Most High wants out of us as being a nation. This is how you build a nation, and we are doing exactly what we should be doing in the I.S.U.P.K, which is why the I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth. You understand me? Because you don't have to worry about coming here and having somebody look at you funny because you got 6 kids. You understand me? We understand the importance of having 6 kids. We know, you know what? That brother with 6 kids, not only is he a strong man, because you got to be strong to have 6. You understand me? Because you got, God dang, there's a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, but we know that this brother is going to need our help more than any other brother. You understand me? Because this brother is going to need a shoulder to lean on. You understand me? This brother is going to, and even the brothers with no kids. You understand me? That's when you step up. You understand me? Like, man, you know what? Let me go help this brother out, man. Let me grab one of these babies, man. Right. Change some of these diapers real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get practice. Bust open a Lunchable. You know what I'm saying? Get practice. Let me do something. You know what I'm saying? Because this my brother, and my brother's son is my son. You understand me? My brother's daughter is my daughter. I'm going to treat them like my own. You understand me? Because we're all a family. We're all under one umbrella. Right. You understand me? And that is the I.S.U.P.K, under Commander YAHANNA, under Christ, under the Most High. You understand me? That being said, man, we're gonna end it right there. If y'all got any more, you got any more to say, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end it right there, man. Remember, we just started Exodus, you know what I'm saying? Captain Isupk said, let me know when y'all get to Exodus, because I'm coming to every Sabbath service. So maybe you might see Captain Isupk showing up to bust some of these down in the next few weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them know. You know what I'm saying? We are in the good part. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, not to throw shade to any other parts of the Bible, but y'all know Exodus, that's a good story. You know what I'm saying? That's a good part of our history. You understand me? But with that, Amadium, we're gonna stand, man. We're gonna we need a blast before we get into the prayers. Salakia. Need to grab the Torah. Imagine Wapanya Hakwadam. Sar means to turn and face the east. Sar means to turn. Imagine Wapanya Hakwadam and face east. We're gonna go over the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English. I can do Hebrew. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Tabaa, Ratzaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Natalanawa, Wakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'anawa, Manasayawa, Abal, Awashinawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, I will love him. Aman.
In English, all
Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us. Our debts. As we forgive. Our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom. Power and glory. Forever. So be it.
All right, so face forward. We're gonna do a salute to the Torah. All the brothers in the room will be saluting the Torah. We're gonna go in ranking order. So step down. So young men as well.
Face that one. No, come right here. Face that one. Turn around.
Those who have yet to do this before is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yah.
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 Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yah. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yah.
Next time. Go ahead.
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Young men.
Young men. Come on.
Young
Asher.
men.
Asher, let's go.
Young men, come on. All the young men. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on up.
AJ, come on.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Double time. Come on.
Come on. Come on, young man.
Go ahead. We got you. Come on, man.
We got you. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
We got you. Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Come on.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn right,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know how to do it. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Rakia.
Crazy.
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Rakia.
Get Q in there. Get Q in there right quick. One more. Kadar. Come on, Kadar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, sir. Old sign Christ.
Back on stage, brother.
Come back on stage. Old sign Christ. All right, we're gonna do a courtesy salute to the brothers and the sisters. Starting first with the courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak, Yazmatah, Sar, face the sisters, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Yazmatah, oh, Shalaki, sisters. Most High in Christ, Salakia. Yazmatah, dismiss. Man, I'm in a rush. Hey, hold it down for a second. Hold it down.